Hello guys, welcome back to Pause and welcome back to Planet Coaster. Today we're doing a bit more work on the water coaster build that is inspired by Journey to Atlantis. So let's get cracking in a time lapse and let's carry on with this dark ride build. Okay guys, so welcome back. So we've done a little bit of a time lapse there, doing a few more of the indoor dark ride scenes. So let me have a little quick POV ride through of what we've done so far, and I'll try and explain what's going on as we go through. So this first scene of the ride just here, we've added a few more trees just to give it a little bit more depth to the area, and also give it a little bit more of an eyesight, an eye line, to look where we want you to look. So as you come around this corner, there's going to be audio in here, and this first door over here, I still haven't got around to doing the billboard, but that is going to contain a short video that explains the story of the ride. Now I'm going for a kind of godlike enemy that is put a curse on this little town, and more on that a little bit later on. So again, there'll be more music and sound effects and things through this portion of the ride, nice and calm. Nothing much going on. It's just to set up the scene for the ride. Now we're coming to the one of the new scenes that I've built today. So again, it's just a little bit more out in the wilderness, a few rocks and caves and things like that. But as you come through, we get to the first bit of the ride where there is effects. So here we go with some explosions and some fire, which set off and lead us into this lovely fire cave. Again, there'll be more audio and things in here. I'm thinking maybe doing some kind of like chanting or something to give the impression that you're heading somewhere you shouldn't be doing. So again, there'll be more ominous. I can't think of the word is, but kind of like creepy audio that kind of builds up suspense, and that's the idea through this cave and tunnel here. Next, we move on to the water portion of the ride, as you can see just here. So there's a waterfall that falls down. This is going to stay on, as you will get a little bit wet on this ride. And in this room we've got a few pieces, like a few snakes and rocks and rubble and loads of water fountains. And then at the end just here, there's the big reveal of our god-like structure. That is the enemy that's put the curse on this place. So as you come through, there's going to be some audio here, and basically he is then entering the curse to the area and putting you under the same curse as this building. So that brings us straight through to this next area where there's some nice fog effects, which leads to the door into the lift hill. Now the plan for the lift hill just here, there's going to be quite a dark room. At the top of the lift hill is going to be the head of the god that we've just seen in the back room, and there's going to be a little bit more storyline going up the lift, preparing you for what's to come. Now that is about it so far, and that is what we've done. So let's pop the lights on and have a look through in the daytime. So I'll show you everything a little bit better. So we've used this kind of billboard roof, which I did in the last episode. Again, I know I'm not 100% happy with it, the fact that it's slightly different colour to the walls, but I think in terms of it being a themed roof, I think it's fine. Most rides, I want it to be relatively realistic, and most rides that are like this kind of scale around the world kind of tend to have just a black roof, so I think it fits quite well. I mean, it's the best you're going to get for the budget that I'm giving this ride. So obviously this scene, there's going to be audio and voiceover that triggers the fire. So that's kind of like the first appearance of this kind of god type figure through audio only. Obviously at this stage we don't want to be a big reveal straight away, and then like I said, there'll be more chanting and things through this tunnel to raise the suspense. And then I'm aiming to find a piece of music that will crescendo, I think is the correct word, crescendo just around this corner as you reach the statue itself. So I want audio to be quite a key part of this ride, as that's one thing I think I was a little bit lacking in the adventure boat ride that we did a few months ago. So in here I want to put a bit more detail on the floor, because it is a bit sparse at the moment, but generally the eye line wants to be over here with the statue, and that's what I'm doing. Again, as you come up to it, it's a little bit long before the lights come on, so I might tweak that, but generally it's going to be a bit of a speech, and then the fire is going to be the section where the curse is put on you. Then moving on into here, this room is pretty much finished. I just need to put it on a roof, just there. and then same for this section just here. I want to put on a roof, black it out a little bit more, and then we're going to build. I'm going to put a little bit more of a structure, I think, around the lift hill. As like I said, I think I want to at least halfway up. I want there to be this sort of head around maybe this height, which will then lead out onto the rest of the lift hill and then into the drop of the ride. Now don't forget we've got another dark ride section which is just over there. Let me head over. Yeah, there's another dark ride section in here which is in the cave, and this is going to be the final showdown with the statue and that statue head. So it'll make another appearance in there, be a bit more audio, and generally that's the last little bit of the ride where he sends you up another hill into this coaster section. So it's a very tedious storyline, but again, like I say before, it's based on Journey to Atlantis, and it's a very similar kind of story, but just my own twist on it, really. So that's where we're up to now, guys. It'll make more sense once I get the audio and the videos and all that kind of thing in. But for now, the main bulk of the main dark ride section is in, and we just need to work on the storyline. I do need to clean up the outside of the building, as at the moment it kind of looks very much like the back of a facade, which it is. So I just need to put another fake building around this side to give it a little bit more of a finished look, and then I'm going to build out into this bit and build a little bit of a queue line. I'm going to finish off the back of the queue, back of the station, sorry, but I'm not going to put too much here, as I do want this to be quite a focal point as you are in the station, as I think it gives quite a nice view when you're just sat in here. So I think this will probably remain open, and there might be a little bit more of a building over here just for the brake run. But that's something we can do down the line. So thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you've got any suggestions or questions or anything that you want to ask us, please drop those down in the comments, and I will read every single one and endeavour to answer the best I can. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers guys, bye.